Hey guys, this is an update on my three sisters' garden. Of course, that's not the only thing going in the garden, so I figured I'd give you a quickie update while I'm continuing to work on the other. I have to get it finished and planted in this next week, or it might be too late for the year. So anyway, here we go. I have started some seeds and some stuff that I wanted to go ahead and get started. I've got these 3 square pots are Clemson spineless okra. Those 4 pots right there are red elderberry. And then I've got 5 pots of artichoke. Now in this one I've got 5 pots of chocolate mint started. And no, all of them are chocolate mint, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pots of chocolate mint. Now I started those today. I just planted them a little while ago. I'm letting them sit in water. I watered them down real good, and then I'm letting them sit in water for about an hour to make sure it soaks the entire pot really good. That will soak it up from the bottom. And then I'll set them off to the side. Now, I planted some potatoes in containers. I've got some golden buttery potatoes that were store-bought that I really like the flavor of. I don't know if they're going to sprout or not. If they do, great. If they don't, well, they don't. Then I'll plant something else in that tub. I've got some 1, 2, 3 tubs of red potatoes. Again, store-bought. Don't know if they're going to sprout. Let's hope they do. Now, these are all seed potatoes, but they got mixed up. But some of them didn't. Now, I got 2 tubs of the Yukon Gold. These had sprouted in the bag that they came in, super tall. Uh-oh, we got some rain started. And so I just went ahead and planted them. And this is Gold Rush White. Now these are the Gold Rush White and the Yukon Gold. They were all mixed up together. So I didn't get them separated out because I couldn't tell them apart. So whatever they grow, they grow. Now over here I planted, these are 4 o'clocks because I really like 4 o'clocks. It's one of my favorite flowers. Now that's a turkey fig. Now in here I've got some Eskimo marigold seeds planted. There's one of them that has sprouted. Now this is heirloom straight neck squash, and I have more marigolds planted in between them. This is another heirloom. Now this is a muscadine grape. Okay, I planted it. Now I made this little trellis to let them grow up and over. And there's another muscadine grape. Now I planted some English daisies in here. They're really teeny seeds. I just scattered them over the surface. I didn't bury them or nothing. Here's another turkey fig. Some more English daisies in here. Now those haven't sprouted yet. And then right here and right there I have planted some rhubarb, excuse me. Rhubarb. Now, I don't know if these crowns are even going to sprout because they don't look like they're sprouting. But we'll find out. Looks like some of the English daisies are sprouting a little bit. Now, in this bed, what I did is I kind of just roughed up the dirt. And then I added a layer of rabbit manure. Kind of mixed that in a little bit. And then topped it with some compost. And it's virgin soil. It's never had any garden type plants planted in it, so I figured this first year is going to be pretty good on the fertility anyway, so I didn't worry too much about adding too many things. And I put this fence up. I figured I'd better get the fence put up because this is my new yard fence because I'm making the yard bigger for the dogs. I didn't want them stomping on my garden to put the fence up. My son helped me, and we still got to add a few T-posts too, but I just had to get it up and get it kind of stretched there so that it wouldn't interfere with the three sisters' garden. Now here is where I've cleared so far. I've still got some things to do. I had to cut down about 6 trees to make it bigger, and none of them were great big trees. They were kind of in the way. One was a cedar tree, a couple of them were hickory. I got to cut down this little red bud right here, and then There were some oaks, I think. But still gotta clean all this out. I've been dragging off the limbs. But this is just a little update of the Three Sisters garden. Now, I'm gonna have to leave the bigger stumps like this, at least for now. But the littler stumps like this one, let me move that out of the way. That's what I kneel on so I don't get my knees dirty. And so these little ones I'm trying to cut out. And I'll try to cut that one out. These two I'll leave because they're bigger. Here's one of them that I cut out yesterday. I used a Sawzall, an 18-volt Ryobi Sawzall. Now I have to get rid of some ants because there's ants in this mound of dirt. Big red ones. They're not really red like the dark red ones. They're more like translucent colored. You can almost see through them. I don't know what kind of ant they are, but we got to get rid of them. And then I've got to finish clearing this out. And I'm working on that spot right here today. So, anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. And I will give you another update when I get a little farther along. I've got to finish putting a little fence down through here to keep the dogs and stuff out of the garden mainly. And I will talk to you later, guys. Wish me luck. This is a lot of work, especially since I have to pretty much do it all by myself. Y'all come back to see me.